going on, everybody? Happy Saturday. We're about to get into watching some of LittleKuriboh's Yu-Gi-Oh! Abridged. We're at episode 70. Big shout outs to LittleKuriboh. Go give him a follow if you enjoy what you're seeing. And hold on. Hit the music. Get the music off. Oh my gosh. But yeah, so I haven't turned this off since the last time, so it's at the proper episode. I ain't gotta worry about it. Let's hop right in.
Down Pokemon Go for 2 seconds to watch this video.
Here it is, guys. I seduced the computer into telling me where Pegasus is. This room is the only place.
Seduce the computer.
She didn't give you any nasty STD drives, did she? Huh? Get it? Computers?
Leave the bad sex jokes to the professionals, Yugi. So how do we get in?
Simple. Pegasus sent me this card in the mail. Now stand back and let the King of Doors handle this. Booyah! Hang on, let me try again. Booyah!
I remember this one.
It appears my booyahing has no effect.
Hey, try flipping the card a different way and then swipe it.
I got this, Joey. Booyah! If you like Yu-Gi-Oh! Abridged, then you might also enjoy actual Yu-Gi-Oh!
So
now
I guess
streaming
it's
on
71.
Crunchyroll alongside Yu-Gi-Oh! GX Season 4. Here's a trivia question. Who won the duel between Jaden and myself in the final episode of GX? We'll give you the answer right after this episode. The difference between me and Ash Ketchum? I've actually won a tournament or two.
It's only a matter of time
Shots
before
fired.
Pharaoh gets here. And when he does, I'll be ready. Ready to unleash justice. Ready for anything he can possibly throw at me.
Hey, Blondie! Watch me totally make this jump! You know there's a path leading down the other side of the... Yeah, horsey, yeah! Nailed it. Okay.
The horse in the background goes flying off to one side. Are you serious?
We make this jump! You know there's a path leading down the other side of the... Yeah, horsey, yeah! Nailed it. Okay. I wasn't ready for that.
Big shout out to LittleKuriboh
Super Mario
for
World.
creating it.
I always sacrificed Yoshi for the sake of jumping a few extra inches. Oh yeah? Well, I learned this trick from playing Super Mario Brothers. Just took down that whole bridge, man. What are you, YouTube?
No, I am your reckoning Pharaoh. I am...
Wait a second. You hear that? You take down that whole bridge, man? What are you, YouTube?
From playing Super Mario Brothers. Just took down that whole bridge, man. What are you, YouTube?
No, I am your reckoning Pharaoh. I am the one who will take your soul and destroy any hope you have of success.
Oh yeah? Well, I'm going to defeat you in a children's card game. And then justice will be served.
I agree. Justice will be served when I beat you.
I'm talking about the kind of justice where the good guy wins and the bad guy loses.
That's exactly what I'm talking about as well.
Okay, so we're on the same page?
Yup. Because I'm going to win.
Okay, let me explain this whole justice thing to you one more time, because you seem very confused. I play Guardian Treasure. Wait, this card lets me draw 2 new cards, so long as I get rid of my entire hand. Hang on. It also allows me to draw an extra card every turn. Okay, but then I place a monster in defense mode.
It's your move.
Right,
Right out the gate with it. Took him aback a little bit, eh? He had no idea what was about to be presented in front of him.
Time out. What are you doing?
Playing the card game.
Yes, but why?
Because we're in a duel.
That's not how this works. We usually say we're going to play a card game, but then we spend the entire duel making wisecracks and referencing internet videos. Then at the end I win and people laugh and have a good time.
This time, none of those things are going to happen.
Why not?
Because we're not doing things your way anymore, and we never will again. Now, I'll say it one more time. It's your move.
Yes, of course it is. Let me just take a look at my cards here and, oh God, what do I do?
Duke, I appreciate you giving us a ride to the duel and all, but can you maybe turn the radio down a little? This song gets old real fast.
For the last time, the radio isn't even switched on. Now strap yourselves in, boys, because like any given night with me, you're in for a rough ride.
Yo, what a guy.
What's the matter, Pharaoh? You act like you've never played this game before. I'll have you know that I am the king of this and every other game. Monopoly, Clue, Chutes and Ladders. I rule over all of them. Doesn't mean I understand them.
But we're not playing just any game. Right now, we're playing Duel Monsters. Yet the only real monster I see on the field is you.
You keep acting like I'm the bad guy.
Wow. You know what I mean? Just shooting him down so hard. Ruthless, bro. Ruthless.
Think about it. You don't have any memories of your time as Pharaoh. So it stands to reason that you could have been an evil Pharaoh.
Interesting. So what you're saying is that morality isn't cut and dry. Even the best people have a darker heart to their personalities, and nobody is really perfect.
No, I'm saying that having the ability to be evil makes you evil.
Well, that doesn't seem right.
Evil isn't right. It's wrong.
Look, all I'm saying is that. Just let me explain why I disagree with evil. It's just that nobody can be completely. Stop being so evil. Okay.
Can't even get 2 words in wise. That's so funny. Stop being evil.
So I guess this season was written by someone straight out of kindergarten then.
Even if you knew how to beat me in this game, you couldn't. Because unlike you, I have a bond with my cards. They are my family.
Maybe you should consider putting your family into a protective sleeve.
My family
Yo,
is
facts.
Dead. Let me guess. Killed by something evil?
We were on a cruise liner in the middle of the ocean. My
Foreshadowing.
family was rich beyond our wildest dreams. So obviously, for my birthday, they got me the most expensive gift you could possibly give another person. A single trading card.
Why is everybody in this show either a super rich asshole or from a broken home? Or in Kaiba's case, both.
Our ship was hit by a tidal wave, and I was washed up on the shore of an undiscovered island. The ocean had taken everything from me.
Oh, I get it. You're like
Mako
the edgelord
Tsunami.
version of Mako Tsunami.
The edgelord version of who?
Trust me, is more memorable than your character will ever.
Way more memorable.
be. But please, Mr. Edgelord, continue lording those edges.
I lived on the island for several years. Most people would be ruined by the experience, but somehow it turned me into a young Fabio. There were drawbacks, of course.
Fabio.
Human language became lost to me. For a while, all I could say was Zug Zug.
Ah, Zug Zug! That's hilarious. You should go back to doing that. You'd be way more fun to talk to.
One
Zug
day,
Zug.
a mysterious island appeared just offshore. I swam out to it, but a tidal wave took me under the surface.
The same tidal wave that killed your family. It's back for revenge. Okay, so maybe I'm a little evil.
When I was underwater, I heard a mysterious, enigmatic voice calling to me.
Raphael, remember my words. We will meet again in the future. Well, Paul and Yvonne, I will recruit you, and together we will ravage the world, man.
They couldn't understand a word of it. When I woke up, I was floating on a raft in the middle of nowhere. Then a bunch of human beings saved me. And it was at that moment that I decided that all of humanity was evil and deserved to be punished.
Starting to notice one or two holes in your little story.
As I grew up, I started to realize that everything around me was evil. And then the island showed itself to me yet again.
Raphael, I have returned, and it is time for you to reach your full potential and release the power of the Oracakamalos!
Let me guess, you still couldn't understand him.
No, this time I understood perfectly. I understood that humanity is a blight on this world. The only way to fix things is to wipe all the evil off the face of the planet, starting with you, Pharaoh.
Speaking of wiping, you must have gone through a lot of leaves on that island.
Were you listening to a single word I said?
In my defense, I listened to at least 5 of them. It's a new record for me. I summon the magnificent Kuriboh brothers in attack mode.
Wait a second. Didn't he just finish pulling a card? And now he just pulled another card? Yo, man. It's cheating.
Those puffballs are no match for my guardian monsters. What was that? I said your little cotton balls are useless against the might of might. Really can't hear you over here. Your Kuribos aren't gonna last long against my... Okay, everybody, just quiet down already. Jeez.
La 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 la.
Yugi just put his balls on the field. Hey Rex. Yeah, Weevil. Remember when we were two of the best duelists in the region? You said region. Yeah.
I activate exchange. This card allows me to switch one of the cards in my hand with one of yours. I can't believe I'm trading away one of my trading cards. It feels so wrong. I think you'll be pretty pleased with what you got out of it. Why did you give me a Get Out of Season 4 card? Ugh, the Seal of Orichalcos. Why would you give this to me? The only way to prove how evil you are is to force you to use a card that makes you be evil. And now to see what you gave me. What, you don't like it? Why do you even have a Watapon? Hey, I didn't judge you, Mr. My cards are my family. Actually, you did. I kinda did, didn't I?
Pharaoh, no matter what, you mustn't use that card. It takes people's soul.
Look, Lil Yugi's making an appearance. It's been a minute.
Don't worry, Yugi. There's absolutely no reason to even use it.
That's right. There are no stakes involved in this duel. Even if you lost this card game, nothing would change at all.
Wait, what's that now? I could lose?
The animation style throws me off every time. Like, look, look, look.
Well, yeah, I mean, your Dragon Timaeus is frozen in place, and you really don't have that many life points left, but again, there's literally nothing at stake here, and a single loss wouldn't really hurt you.
Curse you, Raphael! You've given me no choice!
Wait, what?
I have to activate the Seal of Orichalcos!
No! No, you don't!
Too late, it's activated!
He just doesn't want to take
I
it out.
hope you're happy, Raphael! The guy who totally made me do this against my will!
Whoa. Well, that was cool. Hey, we got here just in time to watch you beat the sideburns off that creep. How'd you guys get here? We rode in Duke's car. How'd you guys get here? We took a bicycle. Really seems like we should have got here first. Rex says it's best not to think about stuff. Huh. I'm gonna try that. Wow, suddenly everything makes perfect sense in this season.
Welcome to my world, child. Now, do you see how right I was about you being evil? Yes, Raphael. I see exactly what you mean. And now that I know how evil I can be, I'm going to destroy you and everything you hold dear, and bathe in the afterglow of your demise.
Friggin' evil, bro. You seeing this? Jesus.
Well,
Looking shit,
good.
bro.
I'm glad this worked out.
Damn, homie.
Yay.
Pharaoh, no! You're being evil! Like Season 0 evil! You have to snap out of it!
What's that, Yugi? Okay, Yugi says I should snap you in half.
No!
Good luck when I've got my guardian monsters on the field. They'll protect me from anything. Look at you being all defiant. It's cute. But once I've assembled all my monsters, I'll hurl them at you with my catapult turtle in a wave of deadly precision. And as you just finished telling me, a wave is all it takes to break you. It's time to
Hoo 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 hoo. All it takes is a wave to break you. Damn, son. That's cold.
my monsters, I'll hurl them at you with my catapult turtle in a wave of deadly precision. And as you just finished telling me, a wave is all it takes to break you. It's time to
That is cool, man.
die. Any final words? Just this. I activate Celestial Sword. Well, it's hardly either those curtains go or I do, but it's something, I suppose. With Guardian Iatos' special ability, I can remove all the monsters you selfishly sacrificed and add their attack points to my monster. No! If only I hadn't discarded so many of my children's trading cards. The most evil thing a person can do. I'm basically Hitler right now. Please
Damn.
forgive me.
Don't worry, guys. Yugi always figures out a way to turn things around at the last second. He'll win this duel any minute now.
Go, Guardian Iatos! Wipe out the Pharaoh's remaining life points and
10K.
take his soul!
10K.
Any
You see that? 10K, man. 10K attack points. That's nuts.
Any minute now. Down to the last second. He'll win this duel any minute now.
Go, Guardian Iatos! Wipe out the Pharaoh's remaining life
Friggin'
points
10K.
and take his
That's
soul!
so crazy.
Any minute now.
So I guess it was 7,500 because it was 2,500. Took that.
No
out.
way. Yugi actually lost and stuff.
Any minute now.
Game over, Pharaoh. Thanks to the seal of Orichalcos, I've not...
We're all out.
No way. Yugi actually lost and stuff.
Good heaven, would you look?
Any minute now.
Game over, Pharaoh. Thanks to the seal of Orichalcos, I've now proven that everyone in the world has the potential to be evil. A fact that is common knowledge to anyone over the age of 10. Speaking of 10, that's about how many seconds you've got before the seal rips the soul from your still screaming flesh. I love being a good guy. I've got this, Pharaoh! Yugi, what are you doing? It's funny. I always wanted to be like the Dark Magician. But compared to you, I'm just a Kuriboh. So I'm using my special ability. But that means... Yes, I'm discarding myself from the field, so that no harm comes to you. Yugi! Don't be a Kuriboh!
Yugi Kuriboh himself. What a guy.
Yo, now! It's okay. He landed on the horse.
Whoa, these Orichalcos guys rule.
Yeah, maybe they can help us score.
Yeah.
He's waking up. You had us worried there for a sec. But I knew
I'm
you
not
could do
Yugi.
it. To tell us, how'd you manage to outwit Raphael and fool him into thinking you lost your soul?
Joey and the Yugi. Yugi's gone. The light went away.
Oh, right, you're probably still shaken by the fall.
Yugi fell down and I fell down. I lost the game.
Don't worry, you. We'll give you a minute to regain your composure.
He's so upset because he lost the game too. He had to throw that in. That's fucking jokes.
Yugi is gone and I'm alone and...
What a loner, even though he has all his friends. What a guy.
Okay. Alright.
Pull it together, bro. Come on,
Okay, I
man.
think he got it out of his system.
So, big shout outs to LittleKuriboh, all these people from their Patreon who pitched into it in order to make this happen. Thank you to everybody here. Big shout out.
That's right. The extremely handsome fellow who won the Jaden vs. Yugi duel was... me! Myself! This guy! It's completely unambiguously canon.
it was never
You can watch
established.
me duel the pants off Jaden and many other memorable moments from Yu-Gi-Oh! GX Season 4 on Crunchyroll.com. Remember, a true duelist supports the official release.
Facts.
Any minute now.
Yu-Gi-Oh! is filmed before a dead, crying pharaoh.
And that's
All the cards. He's all crying and stuff. Yo, that's funny.
Crying pharaoh.
yeah. And
That's so cool.
why
That's awesome.
my Tiba top 5 is vastly superior to the real one. Yugi's back!
Giddy up, giddy up, giddy up, giddy up. Whoa.
Yugi, my love! I always believed in you!
We knew you could do it, Yugi, because The bond of friendship between you and the Pharaoh is stronger than anything in the known universe. Cancel the celebration, Taya. Yugi lost. But we had a whole party planned and everything. Everyone signed this greeting card saying congrats on the friendship.
It's true. I lost. No longer am I the king of games. Now
Friggin'
I'm just
loser.
an average, super talented, devastatingly handsome loser with magic.
Bro, hold that. You know what I mean? Like, he had to take an L eventually.
Powers. I might as well be Joey.
I'll show you who's handsome.
Yep, that's me.
Get snuffed.
You're
Brooklyn
probably
style.
wondering how I ended up in this situation. Well, here's how. And that's how I ended up in this situation. Anyway, moving on. Rolling.
Joey, children might imitate that sort of behavior. Oh, come on, Taya. Who's gonna get violent just because they saw me punch a guy?
Justin, why are you joking me? Joey made this look really cool.
Joey made it look cool. Kills me.
Fascinating.
What is it, Rebecca?
For the record, I'm still really sad. Don't anybody take pity on me or anything.
My father was studying some ancient Atlantean ruins right before all this went down.
Because it'd be very embarrassing if someone took pity on me.
We don't have time for your Kingdom Hearts fanfiction.
He wants
little girl.
everybody to take
First,
pity on
that's
him.
Atlantica. Second, look at this photo.
I'll just be right over here wibbling to myself. Please, pay me no mind.
These Atlantean ruins were destroyed shortly after all those monster attacks started.
Well, do you think it was Donald or Goofy?
Don't be dumb, Duke. Clearly, this was the Heartless's doing.
Why isn't anybody telling me I'm special?
Because you
not
lost.
to say anything, Alistair.
All I did
Friggin'
was tell him to
loser.
stay out of the cockpit.
That blew my mind too. I remember seeing the episode when he lost. It was like, damn. He took that. He had to take that L. I couldn't even believe it. It blew my mind. Well, it teaches us a lesson. Don't be selfish.
This has been the longest helicopter ride of my life.
Gentlemen, welcome to my humble abode. I trust you will find our accommodations reasonable.
What? Yeah.
My apologies. Let me rephrase myself. Sup, man?
What's up, man?
What? Yeah.
Master Darts,
What?
I was successful in acquiring the Pharaoh's soul.
That's where you are wrong, Raphael. Callum Bowen.
Get a gobblers of this, mates. Turns out you pinched the wrong mucker's soul. You were supposed to grab the Pharaoh, but you wound up with this knobhead instead.
You have duped the wrong man. Yugi-Moto will not be enough to satisfy the great Leviathan. We must redouble our effort to wield to wreak havoc upon
You
the...
guys are dorks.
Yeah, what are you guys even do here?
We just like doing people, man. Valor wants to do my Valentine, actually.
Yep.
I was still trying and failed to do Seto Kaiba.
Happens to 1 in 5 men.
And I just watched Raphael do Yugi-Moto, the wrong guy.
I've just given up arguing at this point. Whoa, this cult is all about doing people.
Yeah, we gotta join.
In order to inherit the power of the Orichalcos, you gotta pass a little twire. Take these cards.
Whoa, free cards.
Free
Hang on,
cards.
Fart Knocker. There's nothing on these.
That's because you gotta do some of this first, man.
Whoa! We're gonna do math.
These oral Costco dudes are hardcore.
Surprise!
No, Grandpa! The party was canceled!
But I distinctly heard people talking enthusiastically about scientific discoveries. And if that doesn't indicate that it's time to party hardy, I don't know what does. Wait, how are you even here? Weren't you the whole reason I left to go fight Raphael in the first place? As it happens, if you had just waited around for 10 minutes, I would have showed up of my own accord. So this whole traumatic experience could have been completely avoided if I hadn't arbitrarily left in the middle of the night. Turns out, yes. Okay, everyone, I'm going to go scream into a pillow for the next 5 minutes. While you're
Oh,
doing
man.
that, I'll explain
What
a
a
bunch
guy.
of things that I
That's
learned about
funny.
Atlantis, the place where the Orichalcos stone comes from, thousands of years ago. Atlantis stood as...
So, we're about to get a little bit of a Yu-Gi-Oh history lesson here. The stone from Atlantis. Rex and Weevil do Atlantia.
Was one of the most advanced civilizations known to mankind. It was an unparalleled paradise. But then one day an evil king called forth a dreadful creature from the depths of the earth, using the power of the Orichalco stone to command it. Fortunately, I made copies of the inscriptions I found in the Atlantean ruins and had them sent to Florida. It
Nerd.
seems to me that in order to stop these guys, we first have to go to Florida. Did Tristan just contribute to the plot? So we could visit Mickey Mouse at Disney World. And there it is.
To prove your worth, you must reach in and grab these rocks from the purest Orichalcos. If you are worthy, you will be able to control their emanating, pulsating, doing power.
And if we're not?
Oh, that Orichalcos will just take your soul, man. But that ain't gonna happen unless you're incompetent.
I don't know about this, Rex. We'll be fine, dude. We already lost our souls when we played that Black Sabbath song backwards, remember? Oh, yeah. Let's do it. Yeah. And stop. There's no way they're worthy.
And
They're
stop.
the laughing stock of the Yu-Gi-Oh villain gallery.
The Orichalcos never lies. Welcome our newest members, Rex Walter and Weevil Wonderwood.
Wonderwood.
Together, we will be taken seriously.
I don't think they're going to be taken that serious.
Looks like you were wrong, Alistair. Now we're the laughing stock of the Yu-Gi-Oh villain gallery. Are you
Wow.
telling me that we can't build an elevator into space? Because that sounds like something a guy who doesn't want to keep his job would say.
Sir, this space elevator project, what you're proposing is
Really, really cool.
I was going to say massively unnecessary and likely to bankrupt the whole company.
Really? Well, when you need to go into space and you don't have a convenient way to
Looking
get
all
there,
sad and
I'll
stuff.
be laughing at you. From outer space, where I will be. Naive fool. Why do you want to build an elevator into space, bro? I had a really bad experience with stairs one time, Mokuba. Never again. Never again.
Mr. Kaiba, you have a call from a Joseph Wheeler on line 1.
Oh good, something else to be angry at. What is it, Wheeler?
Kaiba, can you fly us to Florida, pretty please?
No.
Oh man.
Hang on, ask me again.
Can you fly us to Florida?
Still no.
Why did you tell me that?
It just feels really good to disappoint you. Speaking of which, what's going on with Yugi?
Oh, he's just sad because he lost a children's card game. Well, actually, it's more complicated than that.
See, Yugi was trying to stop these guys from wiping out
Even
all
Kaiba.
of humanity.
And in the process,
See Kaiba's face. Like, oh man, I was supposed to beat him. This is my rival. Someone actually beat him? What the fuck?
it's more complicated than that. See, Yugi was
Pissed.
trying to stop these guys from
Pissed.
wiping out all of humanity. And in the process, he ended up losing the person that means more to him than anyone else. So he's kind of going through a lot of emotional trauma. Well, we haven't hit rock bottom.
Yugi lost
Pissed.
a card game!
Yeah.
I thought we had something special, Yugi. What is our rivalry, just one big joke to you? I committed to beating you in a card game, and I thought I could
Pissed.
rely on you to be true to me as your most hated enemy. But I guess I was wrong.
Kaiba, it's not what it looks like.
I bet you say that to all the duelists. If I had had parents, I bet they would have told me that you were no good for me. And let me tell you one last thing. All those times I got angry and declared that I would have my vengeance on you, I was faking.
Pissed.
I can't wait to ride Pirates of the Caribbean.
Created by LittleKuriboh, edited by Elite 3. Big shout outs. Thanks to these individuals for making this episode. Well, I'm going to call it there for right now. I gotta go finish making dinner. So until, I don't know, give me about an hour, hour and a half-ish. Probably around 8. Give me until about 8, and then we're going to start our community duel Saturday.